Bang. Hello. Welcome in. How we doing? We all right? Massive day today, folks. Massive, massive day. Doesn't get any bigger than this, actually. What is with this Roblox emote that everyone's got? Have I got that? Oh, I have. Oh, wow. I love Twitch. Lovely jump. Thank you very much, Manikai. I bought this from Next in the sale, and there was literally one left in stock. Funny story, this. It was literally the only one left in stock. And the color of it on the preview and the color of the jumper itself was listed as charcoal. Now, I don't know if any of you ever seen charcoal that's this light before, but I don't know. The weird thing is, Manic, I didn't even question it for like 2 months until at one point I was looking through my old orders and I saw this jumper and I was like, hang on. No, this is grey. This is grey. Manic, hang on. You probably can't lighting maybe. This is grey. This is properly grey. I don't know if I've got anything else grey for sort of the grey in this all-in-one flu. Max tablets, by the way.
50 Shades of Charcoal.
Oh no, Bets from Ultra. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome into you. 50 Shades of Charcoal. Yeah, really weird. I didn't question it at all. By the way, folks, these are the same as the Lemsip Cold and Flu tablets. I got these in Savers for £1 for all of these. If you get the Lemsip ones, they're like £6. It's madness. £1 they were. Hopefully won't need him for a while. Thank you very much for the lucky clover there as well, Ultra. Thank you very much, mate. Let's make me tiny again. Bang. And let's also boot up the game. I've got some news, folks. I've got some news. Bro is a saver. A Savers has just opened in Leeds. It used to be was it Body Care? It's always been a Body Care in the St John's Centre. If you're not from Leeds, this isn't of interest to you. Ever since I was born, in the St John's Centre, there has been a body care, and it shut down last year. Really weird. It was been replaced by a Savers, which is actually better. So I'm really happy with that. Hello TN, hello Leopard, hello Manikai, hello Ultra. How are we doing, folks? Are we good? Huge day today. Big day. That's silver, but fine. Well, you know, silver is just grey but shiny. Body pen, a body care. Body pen. I also bought this. I don't. This is a bit like snake oil. This, possibly, but I heard anecdotal evidence that Vicks First Defense. If you have a cold, and you stick that up your nose, in like the first day, it can either remove the cold completely, or stop it. Before, like, not make it last as long and not make it as bad. No idea. I got that for £6.50. That was a gamble. Not convinced by that. Bang. Let's boot up the game. You may notice a little thing at the top left. That is a frames per second counter. I am going to need that. I think I've sorted out the stuttering. Must be fake, it must be. It doesn't sound real, does it? I did see in the news, though, that apparently they're making a vaccine that completely stops colds, something like that. Yeah, I've done the crazy Tabble Vicks boiling water thing. Not that I'm aware of, Ultra. I've done Vicks Vapor on my chest, but I've not done anything with... Oh, you mean where you put boiling water in a bowl and then you put your head over it with a towel? I've done that. I've done that before, yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. It does work. It doesn't work sort of long term. But if you're really congested... Don't talk to me if you're fast. Please, folks, come on. Now apparently it will just you take it like every 3 months, and it's like it's not even like it's not an injection one. It's a you stick it up your nose spray or something like that. Really weird. Yes, I think I've fixed the stuttering. If it is fixed, I don't know what I've done to fix it because I did about 8 things at once and I couldn't be bothered testing them all individually. But fixes may or may not have included making it so the game only runs on one CPU core, getting rid of borderless gaming because that's out of date now and replacing it with no more border. There was something else that I changed as well, and there's like 3 or 4 things that I changed, to be honest with you. I mean, if you say so. Folks, let's have a look at what we're doing today. So let's look at the calendar. Guiseley, a place where we can be eating. We are at home though, so it's not a place where we can be eating. Sanctuary away, last game of the season. Last league game of the season, because we've got the cup final against the 1P Football Club. I'm terrified. I was editing the video of when we played them here and lost 1-0. We were absolutely trounced. It was 1-0, but they had like 10 shots, 5 on target. I think we had like 2 shots in the whole game or something like that. They might bring a food truck. They might. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So basically the plan for today, we'll do those 3 games. We'll probably just do those 3 games. I don't know what happens here. I don't know if we find out who's coming up or down, but we'll basically stop when we get to about here. And then I'm thinking maybe later this week on Thursday or something, we basically, all the friendlies happen between 37 and 44. We'll sort out the friendlies and we'll do like an admin stream. We'll do some transfers. We'll do some friendlies. But we'll do that another day. We've got 3 games today. 3 massive. Say 3 massive games. 2 dead rubbers. Let's have a look. We're 5th. We can't go up. The max points we can get is 21, so we can try and push for 3rd or 4th. If we beat guys, we'll get 4th. That'd be nice. Should be beating Sanctuary really anyway. So basically 2 dead rubbers. I say dead rubbers, but really what is going to happen is just going to double. Oh shit! What have I just done? And not Lepa got the ball that you wanted in here, by the way. Can't remember where it's gone now. Thieving over, there you go. We'll use that in the cup final. Just for you, mate. That's fine. That's also fine. Let's have Geisley in there. In the home kit, I suppose. Fair enough. Love that'd be lovely, won't it? News on the kits for next season, by the way. I have realised that I've actually put in the kits for all the Div 2 teams, but I know 2 of them are going up. So depending on the 2 that come down, I might have done all the Div 2 kits already. So I think next season, actually, we can probably just stick these kits in. I've been making them using Pez Master. So they're not like the in-game editor kits. They actually look sort of proper and, dare I say, quite nice. It also means that we get 3rd kits, 4th kits, 5th kit. We can have an unlimited amount of kits, basically, which I'm very happy about. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's have a look at this. We're going to play people who basically are full on stamina. We don't want people getting injured. We need to be resting the players that are wanting to play in the final, that we're going to play in the final. I've got a starting 11 in mind, by the way. It's whether or not I actually stick to that or not. I don't know. We'll see. But really, you want to be like Dodo. Grafhide probably wants a rest as well. I don't know who replaces it though, because everyone else is knackered. Spimas possibly? Let's give Spimas a go. I know he's... Oh, let's give Fook a go. Let's give Fook a go. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's fine really, I think. Thanks, Evan. You're welcome, Leopard. I can't remember what I said, but you're welcome. Steen also getting a game, but Ruskin as well. Hopefully they don't get injured, but yeah, we'll see. Last game of the season, we'll properly switch it up. We'll play all the crowd players. There is a 2-week break though as well, which is quite nice. Means that we'll get a little bit of a, the fatigue won't be so bad. Oh, the ball. Oh, you're very welcome, Edward. Very welcome, mate. Very welcome indeed. How are the levels, folks? Everything's sounding good, looking good. Am I looking good? With the Bro Play Arena tonight for a night game. It's a Friday night. Friday night football. Don't know why they're televising this one. It is a dead rubber. The race for 3rd position. But Avicii. What? I'm going to miss this kit. Very simple, but I do like it. Basically, this is the race for 4th place. If we win this, we're in pole position to take 4th place. There is a difference. You do the prize money. I believe is it 800 for 4th and 600 for 5th? So there's 200 points at stake here, which is not a lot, but it's the salary of one really, really shit player for a year. I will mention things about transfers later on, by the way. I've got some ideas. That I may or may not have copied from other people, possibly. Campanella starts. Giovanni Campanella, watch out for him. He went off injured in the first game. He's only young. Andrea Lotti, referee, Italian. Italian as well. And off we go. Let's go a little bit attacking. Let's practice for the cup final. We are not going defensive. We went defensive in the game against 1P last time out, and we absolutely stumped it out. We were terrible. Oof. Automod has done me up like a kipper. Automod didn't do a little message, a little sound effect for it. Sorry to pause this. Mustered all myself will to not make a BAFTA vid where someone shouted GIMP during the Paddington bit. That's from Ultra there. Said expired. Wouldn't even let me allow that one. Really weird. So sorry about that. Good stuff. Freak with the corner. Unlucky Ordaz. Keep it in. Get another corner. That's fine. It's just too edgy, isn't it? Didn't like the G word. I've never quite known about that word in terms of like how bad it is. It's not a word that has ever really sort of been used in my sort of spheres. Like sunball. Oh, unlucky son. Unlucky son. I need to concentrate. This is practice. Practice for the final. Let's concentrate. Lovely. Super stuff. 1-0. Ordaz as well. Ordaz, an outside shout for starting in the final, might I add. If he has a little bit of good form the last couple of days, the last 2 games, there's a chance he could start in the final. And Lieberman as well with the assist coming up from centre back. Madness. What a run. Look at that. Lovely. Doesn't need to be any more difficult than that. 1-0. See, another early goal for us as well. Interesting. Interesting. So far, the game has not stuttered one bit, which I'm really pleased with. I would love to know what caused it, though. I think it was borderless gaming, if you ask me, because it looked fine on the OBS preview. I had a look I've used borderless gaming for years. Go on. Go on. And it's been alright, but I have noticed they stopped updating it like 2 years ago because they want you to buy it on Steam. I got it off GitHub. They stopped updating the GitHub like 2 years ago because they want you to buy the Steam version, and it's got mixed reviews, the Steam version. So I thought, I've been wanting to switch to No More Border for ages, so I took that as the moment to do so. Should be hitting the target. Should be hitting the target. I'll be voting for strict border gaming. Open borders gaming. It's not on, is it? I think that has possibly made a difference, though. Hopefully. Good save! I'm not at it. In a pile on, it's 1-1 and it's like 15 minutes in. Embarrassing. Sort your haircut out as well, you freak. I don't think Lieberman and the other fellow, Chechu, I don't think they can play a high line. Which is fine. They are the backup defenders, like, but it's not the strong point. Calamitous. That wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, mind you. It wasn't Keystone Cops or whatever. That's nice. That's also... Nah. No. Faffing about with it. all the board's fault. Fucking hell, what a goal that would have been. Iuga has done nothing all season. He's played a handful of games. He has done absolutely nothing. Imagine if his one contribution was that goal. All season. He just did nothing, but then one day he just hits that. Bang. Poor. Unlucky Maka offside as well. I like this though. I can feel it. I don't know if you can sort of, if this is perceptible when you're not playing it, but it feels like the teamwork is getting there. It feels like things are starting to click, and it's nice. It's really nice it's nice to feel. I was going to say it's nice to see. It's nice to feel it. Everything just feels a little bit more well-oiled, you know? Not that. Got a card for Steen. Someone's injured. Harris. Can't remember his name. Is it Raymond? Something like that. Raymond Harris. Rings a bell. 21 years old. Those extra frames. Honestly. Oh my god, I thought that was him. And he's dead. I thought that was him. He's fine, folks. Harris is absolutely fine. Embarrassing. He went off on a stretcher and he's fine 2 minutes later. There's me welcoming. Good to see you. Fook with the corner. Unlucky Ruskin. Unlucky son. God knows how we're going to cope in Div 1 if we're rotating teams every other week in Div 2. We're going to have half the team injured. That's lovely. That's nice. Corner. Oh. Unlucky. Unlucky. Unlucky Mako. Get it back. Get it back off Gormley. Yes. No. Faffing. Dilly-dallying. Dithering. Don't want that. Iuga. Lovely stuff. No. Again. Did I see... Shake Brendan? Oh, the video of him. I have done, yeah. Apps. I can't. I was going to say I can't believe it. No, I can believe it. If anyone's going to do that sort of thing, it's him. Absolute madness. Unlucky. Hello, Nightlight's welcoming. Thank you for the lurk, mate. Is it Shake? How you pronounce it? Must be Shake, surely. It's not Chic. Keep pressing, boys. Keep pressing, boys. Unlucky, boys. You're not always going to win the press. You're not always going to win the press. You just got to keep trying. Madness. Absolute madness. I am also slowly learning how to use Super Cancel to change runs from through balls, which is nice. Means that I can stop them from, like, running away from the ball when a through ball happens, if I need to. Unlucky Fook. Bring that back. Lovely. Lovely. Ooh, a little bit more fizz on that would have been nice. Do you see they all feel a little bit sort of... The little deft passes and stuff. It's nice. A little bit more expressive, a bit more fluid. Feels good. Feels really good. I'm actually making a spreadsheet that has all the players' like stats on it over the course of the season. The game gives you. So it's basically average rating, goals, assists, and then cards. It weirdly doesn't give you an appearance stat. It doesn't tell you how many appearances a player makes during a season, which I find really strange. That's lovely. You've got to make the right pass here, Marco. Doesn't need to pass it all. No, he does. It's not the right pass. Or I should have kept running. Should have kept running. Acres of space here. It's open, isn't it? I like it though. It suits us. Not good practice for the final though, because they play 5 at the back. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just want to double check something, folks. At half time here. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. Second half, straight in. Why don't you say hello to me? Oh, I didn't see you there, Wisecrack. Hello, mate. Sorry, your name is very dark compared to everyone else's, so it sort of blends into dark mode a bit more. It's good to see you. Wisecrack, I have news about your friendly game that you've picked. We might not be able to play them because I don't know if it always gives you the option to play the same selection teams every season. So you might have to pick another one. But I'll make it up to you. You can pick one next season as well or something like that. I don't know. We'll sort something out, mate. So open at the back here. Oh, he's just took a touch extra. Can't fulfill the fixture. Yeah. We'll have a look. We'll see what happens. I'm not entirely sure. Unlucky. I would like to get people on the edge of the box for that sort of thing. It feels like we're missing something there. I mean, I do like wasting your time, Wisecrack, but I in my defense, I didn't know that was going to happen because I haven't played this game properly for about 15 years. Penalty. Is that a penalty? That's a penalty. It's a penalty. Who's taking it? Minanda? Ordaz. Or Minanda. Or Ordaz. He needs the confidence. You can't do Panenkas in this Ultra, I don't think. I have tried it before. I don't think it lets you. I'm not entirely sure. Unless I've done it wrong somehow. Straight down the middle. I didn't actually aim it straight down the middle. I aimed it in the top right, but I'll take it. A goal's a goal. He would have saved it, I think, if I'd taken it to the top right. Ooh, unlucky, son. Unlucky. That's just unlucky. That's it. Adjusting the lighting slightly by ever so slightly closing a curtain by an inch. Nice to see that that's still a tradition strong on this channel. I'd like to see Minanda with a little bit more flair, if you ask me. And I was looking at the ratings of the players over the course of the season. Minanda actually has the highest average rating, which is weird because I don't think he's actually done anything. Where is the defense? Speaking of unfulfilled fixtures, they're investigating Kings Lynn Town for deliberately waterlogging their pitch to get the game against South Shields called off. Is that against the rules? I'm wondering, I don't think Menander has been bad. I wonder if it's just that he's not been sort of particularly... That's some cross. I just think he's just been relatively unnoticeable. But always putting in a 6.5 rating. I don't know. Hasn't scored yet for us though, which is strange. I would like to see that change. Keep going. Unlucky. Win that back. Lieberman's got an assist before Menander. That is absolute madness. Think of that. Carl Lieberman, as I've just christened him, has got an assist before Menander. Oh, what are you trying to do there? Ordaz. Ordaz is doing well here. Ordaz is doing well. He's really pushing for a spot in the final. And I like that. I like what I'm seeing from him. He feels sharp. Little flick from Menander there. It's nice. Let's make some subs in a minute. If we can. Can't be leaving Hampson out. I've got an 11 in mind. I already have an 11 in mind. I've been thinking about it night and day. I actually had... I couldn't sleep on... I think it was like Thursday night. Because I was just thinking about the cup final. I was thinking about who I'm going to play, how I'm going to play it. I've got the lineup in mind. It's safe. And it will shock you, the lineup that I've gone for. It depends though. It depends. You know, if I've picked a lineup, but if someone's on a red arrow that I've not picked, then they might start ahead. You never know. Good to have a plan in mind though. I think for this sort of thing. Interesting pass from Valany. To fair, Ordaz just fell over. Might have got there otherwise. I'll take 2-1 here, folks. I will take 2-1 all day long. That's harsh. That is harsh. That's harsh. Is that not harsh? That's harsh. That's harsh, isn't it? It's harsh. Hampson in the hole. Hampson, what a shout Hampson in the hole was, by the way. He was running towards the corner flag. Kane Felix is at Swisney FC, TN. I had to think long and hard about this. Because he has played. He also played for Prodlington Athletic at one point. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the replay. Berchet never played a football game in his life before this season. And this is proof. Let's watch it again in real time. Wow. 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 Happened at St Johnston last week, did it? Do you know what happened? I got so excited that I accidentally pressed L1 at the same time and he chipped it. I don't like saying that though. I don't like you looking behind the curtain. It was a poor effort. It was just a poor effort from him. Ordaz hitting the post as well though. Oh, he could have got his hat trick. Oh my god. Rosenthal 2.0. Not bad from Yarich there. Not great. Blenkinsop is on for Bassett. If you missed that at the bottom there, I might have been in the way. That's Blenkinsop on for Bassett. Ordaz could have had his... Imagine an Ordaz hat trick before the cup final. Staking a claim. Ugh. If we don't win this, I'm going to be so annoyed. Good morning, Adam. Welcome in. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Liebman. Liebman's been good today. A decent pass as well up there towards Berchet. It's nice. Fook going in for the tackle. May possibly be a hint of a nutcracker coming up in a minute. I'll just take one here out. Back to the keeper. Back to the keeper. Whoa. No nutcracker. I don't think. Oh, I should have got a free kick there. 87 minutes. Let's make a sub. Let's make a sub. Do you know the lack of assisted passing in this is so stressful? I hate it. No, sorry, the lack of manual passing even. It's all assisted, which is the amount of times it goes to someone that you don't want it to go to. I'm not used to that. It is really annoying. That's lovely from Ordaz. That's lovely from Berchet. Ordaz does not get his hat trick today. It's practice. It's all practice for the final. Clarted it into Rosie. Look, I'll take 2-1 here. We have the upper hand in the race for fourth. I'll take 3-1. Never played a game of football in his life. Poor decision making from Berchet there. You have men in better positions. What's he used to do his laundry? Does he use his own brand or Daz? It's good stuff. Nerd Mode did make that joke about 3 streams ago, though, unfortunately for you. So I can't say anything like that. Take it and run. 2-1. Should have been about 4-5-1 to be honest with you. Here's the goals early on if you missed them. Lieberman with the assist here. Lovely finish from Ordaz. It's nice. And immediately, Lieberman at fault for the equaliser. Never mind. No nightlights. No. It's going to be the last game of today. Cup final. That's all. Faculty lost. That's good. That's nice. I wonder who they play last. 17 shots, 6 on target, by the way. 17 shots, 6 on target. 3 streams is massive. It was quite a while ago. It was probably about 2 weeks ago, to be fair. Spent this ages looking for, not finding a clip of Big Sam. Internet's finished. What was he doing in the clip that you're looking for? Let's overwrite the data. That's nice. So Yuka can't play the next match. That's fine. Club rankings announcement. AC Milan, top. Chelsea, Barcelona, Internazionale, Bayern Munich. Some top teams up there. Jumbo, 16th. Wow. We're 62nd. Now, based on these club rankings, you would imagine that the 2 teams coming down are We United and Swizny FC. That would be interesting. Swizny FC, technically, according to their sort of stat hexagon, technically they're really good. They have really poor teamwork though. And that might be their downfall. Swigley United as well, 13 points. Could be Swigley. Swigley are a decent team. They've got some good players. That would be a shock. Chindley, not doing so well either. Pez United. Interesting. League ranking. Doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really mean anything, this, at the start, because all of these teams were just fake teams anyway, so they didn't have a ranking in the first place. Let's look at the table. Okay. Fair enough. I hope the faculty play one of the top teams last. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, they play Bistopia. That's nice. Hopefully they lose that and then we draw. We beat them on goal difference. It'll be fine. Be absolutely fine. So we'll aim for a point here, but I mean it's Sanctuary, the 7th. We should be getting 3 points here. This should be a 3-point game. Hell, top of the rankings. Rutherford, Connor, Perales, Figgis. Look out for Figgis. Hoylands. I'm not going to regulate condition or anything for this. No point. Straight into it. No place to go up. I'd be happy with 3rd. I would take 3rd all day long. All day long. There's also potential for more funds in the future because you get a league bonus. You might get top scorer, top assister bonus for the league and the cup. And you also get a cup bonus. And you get points from doing friendlies as well. So there should be a lot of... We should have a bit of wiggle room to make some signings, hopefully. Last game of the season, we're going to rest all the players. All the main players we're going to rest. If that's okay with you all. Castolo's going to come back in. Big chance for him today. Big chance for him today. Yuka's suspended, I forgot about that. Okay, it's fine. Just thinking, folks, just thinking. I mean, Steen's probably going to have to play, isn't he? We want no one else that can play. We've got 3 centre mids in the entire... Oh no, Yarich can play there, can't he? Right, we'll play Yarich then. Chechu. I'm going to do something absolutely mad here and play Valany at left back. I'm going to play Valany at right back. I'll play Gearson at left back. That's probably the team, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yarich. Also Yarich. Corner kicks. That's fine. Penalties. Yeah, that's fine. Captain. Who's the 3rd captain? Let me think. It's probably Valany. It's probably Valany. I'm just thinking about it. It's probably Valany. It's Valany. The captain hierarchy. I'm glad we've established this at the end of the season, by the way. Captain hierarchy. Steen, Hoylands, Valony. Steen's your captain. Hoyland's vice captain. Valony third. The one where he blows a kiss to a woman in the stand. I don't think I've seen that one. Have I responded to that already? I did read it a minute ago, but I didn't. I don't think I said it out loud. Last game of the season, by the way. We get a lovely long intro for this, I believe. Faculty play Bistopia. Remember that. Final game of the season. We've got a superior goal difference to Faculty as well. So if we draw this and they lose this, we get third. Doesn't mean anything apart from, I think you get 200 extra points. Would any cards... No wisecrack. They are competition specific, so it's fine. We just don't want anyone getting injured, basically. Right, I've got to make a sub. Not a sub, I've got to make a change immediately because Jaric's on the right there and I don't like that. Johan Janssen from the Netherlands starts as the ref. I mean, he will play the whole game as the ref, I imagine. Used to be on Sky's rotation for funny clips, could not find it. I'm not familiar with this, I don't think. Unfortunate. Let's go a little bit attacking. No, Cup final, the cards are Cup specific only. So if we got a red card here, they would not miss the final. They would possibly miss the first game of next season, though I'm not entirely sure how. I don't know if they carry into the next season. A rare start for Berchet today. After that absolutely horrible miss last time out. Cannot stress how bad that miss was. Yeah, it's bloody ping pong. That's a free kick. And a warning. That was Ingram, I believe. What do you do here? I wish they'd all stay still. Someone get in the box. Someone's got in the box. Unlucky. It's a good run from Castolo there. I'd like to see something from Castolo today. Dare I say it might be the last game he plays for the club. Unless something extraordinary happens. Felony! Ooh. We'll talk about that later on, actually. I've got some thoughts about Castolo. I've got some serious thoughts about Castolo. He's being rewarded for failure. What, Berchet? He's not being rewarded. I've essentially told him here that he's not playing in the final. And therefore you're going to play today, so no one else gets injured. Jimenez, lovely. The reality is most of these players won't play in the final that are starting today. And they know that. I haven't explicitly told them that. But they'll know it. Berchet getting love on TikTok. I say, interesting that, isn't it? I'm surprised. Well, I tell you what, that wasn't bad. It's interesting to see the players that people sort of have a lot of attachment to. People have a lot of attachment to Castolo. I don't. I don't have that. I don't think he's been good enough this season. He scored 1 goal all season. It was against Sanctuary, to be fair, actually, now that I think about it. God, I can't wait to sign another fullback. I cannot wait to sign another fullback. God, that wasn't bad from Berchet either, was it? Unlucky. Keep going for it. It's not gone out. Back in the day, people put Castolo on the back of IRL shirts. I quite like that. I quite like that, actually. I'd do something like that. If I bought... I never wear football shirts. Boucher! This TikTok thing is winding me up, by the way. For those who are blissfully unaware, I've been posting highlights of these matches on TikTok, and they've been getting a lot of comments and stuff, a lot of likes. It's been quite nice having nice sort of conversations and comments about. It's like nostalgia bait, isn't it? Almost. But if I comment, no, if someone comments something and I reply to it, Campo, did he play for Bolton? If someone comments something and I reply to it, any more comments that they make in that like thread get hidden from me. It will say to me like one more reply. Fair play. Fair play to him. Boucher with the assist. Fair play to him. He wants a new contract. We need to have a proper discussion about this. We'll do it at the end of the season, I think. Cool, composed finish. Nice. He did interrupt my story though. If someone comments something and I respond to it, if they then respond to my comment, it is hidden from me. It will say like one more reply, and then I click on that and it just disappears. So I can't see them. But if I sign out, I can see them. I've not got any sort of comment filters turned on or anything like that. I've got them all turned off and it still happens. So I got in touch with TikTok support about this, basically explained what was happening. And they got back to me at like 12 hours later. And they basically went, no, that's intentional. It's an experiment that we're running. That's why it hides them ultra. It is because TikTok are running a quote-unquote experiment. That's all I got from them, by the way. They closed the support ticket after that. So it's just... they're just hidden from me because TikTok thinks that that's good for some reason. As if I don't want to see them and respond to comments and stuff. It's absolutely mad. Now, whether that's the actual excuse or not, I don't know. But if that's what they've said to me. Keep going, keep going. If that's what they've said to me, then... Their drinker welcome in. Honestly, it is the stupidest thing. Because do you know what it is as well? With a game like this, 20 years old game. Playing one-handed for a second there. Someone will go, how do you play this on, like, in 2026? And I say, oh, I've got a PC copy. I've got a copy of a PC copy. If they then respond to that and go, like, where do you download it from or anything like that? I can't even see it. And so the worst thing about it really is that I'm worried that people think that I'm ignoring them. And I don't want that, because I really... Good save. Good save. They've gone out. I'll take a throw. I don't want people thinking I'm ignoring them, because I'm not. And I don't think that's... I don't want to have that sort of label cast upon me. So, like, every 3 days, I've got a screenshot of the response that TikTok sent me. Like, every 3 days, I'm just posting that on my story on TikTok and just saying, look, I cannot reply to you. TikTok, it will not let me. Unless I made, like, a burner account called, like, BappyCal2 and then replied with that. But you shouldn't have to do that, though. Checking here on Blue Sky, people are heralding it as a big W. Always make the same mistake of opening the comment section and losing a few of the brain cells I have left. On another this is the thing, Ultra. Good finish. Good finish. It's a good finish. The old chat distraction. I'm distracting myself here, really. Poor from Gearson. Poor from Gearson there. All over the place. Is this PK opening a jar? Hello, Truffle Hut. It's PK. I've never heard anyone call him PK before. Welcome into you. Some ball that by Zimles, by the way. Not bad crossing. Penalty kick. That's what I thought immediately. Ultra. To go back to your point there. I wouldn't have a problem with it if it wasn't on my own videos. If it's on my own videos, I want to see the responses to them. Because the other thing with this Ultra is that, hypothetically, someone could comment something. I could reply. And then they could say anything at all. And I cannot... They could say something really horrible, and TikTok might not take it down. But I might not want it on my video. I can't delete it. Because it will not even... Something really wrong, yeah. It wouldn't even let me delete it because I cannot view the comment at all when I'm logged into my account. That's the issue that I have. What a ball that is. Didn't even get a replay. I'm going to tell you something, folks, and this might shock you. I think the partnership between Berche and Castolo has been really positive. I didn't see that coming. 45 minutes left of the season, of the league season. Let's make it count, shall we? Let's see how Bistopia are doing, by the way, in the faculty. 1-1. It's not enough. It's not enough. If Bistopia win that and we draw that, we're fine. But if it stays 1-1, we would have to win. Should there be anywhere near the cup final? Oh, God no, TM. God no. God, no. That's not going to happen. Let me be perfectly clear. That's not going to happen. Just in case anyone was worried about that. That's not going to happen. Don't worry, mate. Castolo, maybe. You never know. He's sort of finding his form late into the season. And I don't think he should be discounted entirely. Berche, no. Berche, absolutely not. Nowhere near. He'll be on the bench. But that's literally because, you know,
What?
we don't have that many people in the squad. No injuries is all I want. Just no injuries, please. If that's okay. What?
What?
Unlucky Yarich. Nice from Hamson. I'm going to bring off Hamson soon, actually. I don't want to risk the chance of him getting an injury here. Against this one. There's a very adult thing happening on Twitch today. There's a very adult Twitch thing happening today. Sorry, I misread that. What is it? Should I take part? Can't you win, please? Fuck off, Leopard. Do you know what makes me not win? When I'm reading messages and I have to read them 3 times because you got fucking spell properly.
What?
Good save. Good block. Alright, let's make a sub. Hampson's going to come off here. No, I need to check the fatigue as well. Hang on a second. Hey, who would you bring on? Who on earth do you bring on? I'm going to try something absolutely mad here. Roblox emotes after is unreal. That's fine though, because the ball was out of play when I read that. So it's fine. A lot of space here, by the way. Oof. Chase that, mate. The problem with Berche, he can't play a full game because he just does not have the stamina for it. Keepers. He just doesn't have the stamina. That's nice. It's not. Why did I say that? I'm trying to walk it in. I know. They're not good at... The thing is, though, Wisecrack, I don't know how difficult this is to sort of... How easy it is to, like, spot when you're not playing the game. This lot are absolute shit. They're so bad. Cannot stress that enough. I'd be amazed if one of this will ever score a goal from outside the box. Genuinely, it would fascinate me if that happened. It'd be astonishing. Has that happened already? It hasn't happened already, has it? I don't think anyone's scored outside the box so far this season. I think Ordaz hit the bar in the first game. I think it was the first shot I took this season. I think he hit the bar. They know this, though, Leopard. They know this. They're realists, you know? Just pause it there. I was pointing my arrow stick basically almost down at that point. Because I wanted it to go to that fella there, Valani. No, never mind. Just play it to the player in front of you, that's fine. Assisted passing is absolutely shit. We go again. If that's the end of that, by the way, and we don't get third because of that moment, get out of the way before the cup final, I suppose. Take a corner. Get out of the way before the final. Yeah. Take a corner here. Wild corner. Didn't mind that from Dodo. 2-1 down. Didn't mind it from Dodo. No, it's not clicking. Someone's got to come out here. I need to look at the why am I stressing out? Why am I stressing out? I can't bring Bravhide on shortly. Can't you see it's not working, says Wisecrack. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This is the result of this. What the only thing that's at stake is 200 points. Why am I so stressed out? You've got... What on earth is that pass? What on earth is that? No. I like the ground passes, but they're just not going to the right players. Challenge him. Challenge him. Gustolo's lost his magic touch. Or has he? Yeah, he has. That was wild running from those two, I think. Lack of communication there. Again, I think it's the teamwork. They're just not... Oh my god. All out attack for the last 10 minutes. Sorry for the last 10 minutes. All out attack. Not like that. Right. Pass. Lovely.
Are you nice?
Thank you for the follow. Don't know who it is. I'll have a look in a second. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. Welcome into you. 1YSR. Thank you very much. Welcome into you. Couldn't have picked a better time to join, I don't think. Maybe. I didn't do that. I wasn't in control. 20 years old, Yarich. Interesting. It's only 20. Right. Who's not cutting the mustard right now? Tell you who's not cutting the mustard. Zimelez. X-rated. Yarich is the future. He's got an old head on young shoulders, or whatever the phrase is. He's only 20 years old. Some free kick there, by the way. Massive free kick there. I never understand the sort of free kick taking logic in this game. They'll be like 25 yards out and they'll just do like a little chip and it'll just completely miss everyone. Even on the highest difficulty. Tyrion. What's an old head? Yes, but it's Carlton's injured. I need Menanda to conjure some magic here. We need at least... I can't believe it. It's a Stremmer. Oh well. God, we might not even make fourth. We might not even make fourth. I didn't even think about that. That wasn't even a possibility that entered my mind. That's a free kick. We might not even make fourth. This team is second bottom, by the way. Just important. Well, they won't be second bottom now. They were second bottom when the game started. Come on. Off you go. Not good enough. Not good enough. The first half was so good. What happened? It was so good in the first half. Is that our biggest loss for E1? We've lost more than that. Gearson. God, I can't wait to sign a fullback. Cannot wait. Even that's not good reading. Estopia won as well, and Geisley won, which means we finished, what, 5th? That was a chance. We could have, oh shit, we could have finished 3rd. Dr. Babby and Mr. Cal. Oh well. Let's see who's coming up and coming down, by the way. I don't know if it tells us right now or not, or if it waits until the end of the season. Genuinely have no idea. Final league standings. It's not great viewing. 1-5, drew 3, lost 6. Goal difference of 1. 1p as well, promoted as I've actually got, let me just open it. I've actually got a, I made a prediction before the start of the season of where each team is going to finish. I predicted that 1p were going to win, Dystopia 2nd, Faculty 3rd, Geisley 4th. I didn't really know where to put us. I think I put us 5th. I haven't actually got it on here. Let's say 5th. So I'm correct so far. Sanctuary, FC125, Haringey. So basically I was off by 1. You swap over FC125, no, yeah, and Sanctuary. That is the order that I had it predicted. So if I'm right there, then I predict that the 2 teams coming down are going to be We United and Pez United. However, there's 3 other clubs that it could be. It could be Major Dudes. It could be Swigley United. It could be Swisney FC. Faculty and Geisley. Oh yeah, shit, Geisley finished 3rd. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't even see that. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Best player, Rutherford. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Top scorer, Pell. Yeah, can't argue with that. Assist leader, Basho. It's fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. 600 points. Let's remind ourselves what is at stake here. Okay, let's remind ourselves. Damiano Tomasi. Very good player. 7 condition, 85 teamwork. Couple of stars. Another star. 32 years old. A leader. Can play defensive mid. Can play right back and left back. In our system, can play other positions as well. We don't play those positions though. In real life, Damiano Tomasi is the mayor of Verona, a traditionally right-wing city. He won the election a few years back on I think it was a centre-left platform. It's as good as you're going to get, possibly. His opponent, who was a far-right nutter, basically said that if you elect Tomasi, Verona is going to turn into a quote-unquote transgender capital. Another instance of right-wingers making some sort of vague threat that actually sounds pretty good. If we win the cup, we sign him. But only if we win the cup. If we don't win the cup, we do not sign him. We will sign Hersey though, no matter what. This is my number one, apart from Tomasi, this is my number one player that I want to sign. Can play centre forward, winger, attacking mid. All those positions at the front he can play, that we play. And he can play on the left and the right. Really good agility, really good dribble speed, really good stamina and acceleration. He's going to be those little, I can imagine those little, he takes the ball and he just goes, turns on a sixpence and completely flat-foots defenders. I imagine he's going to be that sort of player. So we're going to sign him. The other three that I've got in mind are Gordon Lusher, who plays for the 1P club. He's not really played a game. I think he's played one game for them all season. They are going up, but I don't think he'd want to go up there because I don't think he'd get even less game time than he gets now, I think. So I'd like to sign him. He's also only 19 years old. Yoichi Doi, 33 years old goalkeeper from Japan. Good stats, good condition as well. Penalty stopper and one-on-one stopper. Cedric Veralt, long throw, sliding. Good condition. Good stamina. Can also play left back, right back, centre back, defensive mid. 26 years old. These three signings, potential signings. I've got a few others down. I've got some backups and stuff as well. These three, what I'm tempted to do is run a blind poll for the order that we try and sign these in. And we can't sign one unless we can't sign the second choice unless we sign the first choice first, for example. Unless it's completely, there's no chance, for example. But I'm thinking of doing a blind poll for that. I think that'll be quite nice. There's also some backups I've got here, but we'll delve into them if this doesn't go well, basically. Don't worry about these one. We'll talk about our team at the end of the season. Let's regulate the condition. Let's see if we can get these up to some lovely orange or red arrows. Fuchs gone down. That's not good. Felony's gone down. That's not good. Gearson's gone down. That's really not good. Most of them gone up though. Mako, Menanda, Brafai, Dodo's on a red. Ivarov's on a red. Hamzen's on a red. And this is the team that I'm going to play. No, well, this is the team we're going to play. First of all, opponent data. McVitie, Carl Fimble, Lee Sweeper, Throckmorton, Jarreau, Chang Hun, Ishkeri, Robert Basho, Salt, Perales, Lowell George. Lowell George has scored 2 goals against us so far. The only 2 goals that they've scored against us this season have both been through Lowell George. Good players on the bench as well. Pepper as well. Lusher. They're the favourites. But the thing is, they also won the league. So what's happening here is we are the underdogs, but also everyone's rooting for us to win. And we've got to remember that. We have to remember that. Everyone wants us to win this. Okay? Let's change the ball for Leopard, Fever Nova. Let's also... Shit, how do I do this again? Not that. Let's also do this very quickly. Window capture. Firefox. Let's also bring it all the way down here. Heads, we wear the home kit. Tails, we wear the away kit. Heads, home kit. Tails, away kit. Tails, we wear the away kit. We wear the away kit. The diamond doesn't fill me with hope. Ignore the pentagon. Ignore the stat pentagon. We have the worst stat pentagon in the league by far, by the way, I should say. The worst by far. Even Haringey 11s is better than ours. But, you know, we're better than that. The music. This is your team for the final. Ivarov. Stremmer. Yarich. Gearson. Ruskin. Steen. Dodo. Minander. Mako. Brathhide. Hoylands. I'll repeat that again. Mako. Brathhide.
What?
Hoylands. It's a big call. Hamson is going to come off the bench at some point. Hamson is going to come off the bench at some point. Absolutely. But Hoyland starts. Hoyland is the top scorer this season. You have to remember that. And his leadership qualities are not to be sniffed at. 35 years old, Hoylands works his socks off. You want Hoylands on... Who on as a closer, TN? Hoylands or Hampson? I want Hampson on... If you're 1-0 down in a cup final and you've got 20 minutes left, are you going to bring on a player who is 178 centimetres tall? Or are you going to bring on a player that is 188 centimetres tall? You're going to bring on the player who's 188 centimetres tall, who's got a big, lovely, throbbing red arrow as well, by the way. Hampson will come on at some point. I'm worried about Gearson, and his replacement is also on a blue arrow. I'm slightly worried about that. I'm going to start. Huge call. That's a massive call for me right at the end. That is huge. SB Master's coming in for Gearson. SB Master's going to start at right back, and SB Master's not played right back for us at all. And he's going to start as a right back in the cup final. Change it after the warm-ups. I've had the fear of the blue arrow. Let's have a look at their team. Wheaton. They've got their third choice goalie starting here, folks. Fimble, Lee, Throckmorton, Jarreau, Armscliffe. Solid defence. Salt and Pepper starting in midfield. Marcelli. Also not really first choice. Lowell, George and Rundgren are first choice. So it's basically almost a first choice team, apart from the keeper. Maybe Marcelli as well. Wow. What a game this is going to be. I didn't do the man marking settings. We'll sort it out afterwards. The Stadio Olimpico for the final. Oh my god. You have to squint when you look at that. There's Wheaton. Wow. SB mess. That is I almost don't feel good about that call. But I've seen the blue arrow of Gearson, and I saw I performed in the last game as well. And we've got a number 7 playing it right back. That is an affront to the football gods. Salvatore Innocenti Please make a note there, folks, by the way, that he had 3 N's in a row in his name. He had 3 N's in a row in his name there. Mark, key player. No, disengage marking. Individual. Stremmer? Marks Rundgren. Normal. Yarich. Marks Lowell George. Aggressive. Steen. Marks Pepper. Aggressive. If you cut out those 3 players, bear in mind that they've got 5 at the back, 2 centre mids and attacking mid. Those fullbacks do not push up much often. If you can mark the 3 attacking players out of the game, that's going to make a big difference. Off we go. And we are going to go ever so slightly attacking. We're going to go with an orange attacking. Boys, you've got to win this. You've got to at least have a bit of heart. You've got to fight for it. It's going to be tough. No one said it was going to be easy, but you know you want it to be in these positions. So you've got to deal with the heat, you know. Got to deal with the heat. Strange pass from Menander. Either way, really strange pass. And Hoylands is going to press the defence here, which he's really good at. He's really good at it. Hard worker, proper grafter as Hoylands. Sesbeam has the right back, by the way, way out of position. And that's why you mark him. And we counter. No, we don't. Nothing silly from Ivarov. No. Ivarov's been all right. Ivarov wasn't the keeper in the last game. That was a Lothar. Important to remember that. Ivarov's not played for the past 2 games. I've been coddling him. Wrapping him up in little bubble wraps. Lovely from Steen. Oh, it's difficult to get it off them. They're just a level above us. You can just feel it. You can just feel it. They're just a level above us. It's like they've drank that drink from Space Jam and we haven't. Weirdly, I'm not that stressed at the moment. Weirdly not that stressed at the moment. I like that. Wrong ball. Well, that was for Hoylands. That was for Hoylands. The assisted passing again. Can't make assisted passing a scapegoat. Not now. Good tackle. Espinas. And here he is again. It's hard to get... Do you know, it's because they've got a sweeper. It's really hard to get past the sweeper. It's really tricky. I'm so desperate to get it off them, but really, I wouldn't mind us going to penalties, to be honest with you. I'm not going to try and... I'm not just going to waste time for 120 minutes. I would like to score. But at the same time, if it does go to penalties, I'm not terribly fussed about it. Poor refereeing there. Poor free kick. Menander. Probably didn't have to slide in there, by the way. Strimmer. Hold it up. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, the sweeper. Oh. Unlucky Steen. Unlucky Steen. Unlucky son. It's boring, but do you know what? The league champions. They could win. They could win the double here. They could win the double. You can't fault that. That's the left back getting up there. Interesting. The past couple of games, they haven't really pushed the fullbacks up that much. Lovely. Yes! It's his first goal. Edson Braafheid, the World Cup finalist. I thought he missed it. I thought he missed it. Mako with the assist as well. Direct. That's what I like from Mako. Oh my god. Oh my god, this could happen. No, I've got to focus. We're 27 minutes in. I've got to focus. Edson Braafheid. What a moment to get your first goal. That's nice from Pepper. Lovely from Ruskin. Unlucky Hoylands. Unlucky son. Unlucky. Unlucky Ruskin. Get a warning there, that's nice. There's the Fever Nova for you there. Ooh. Throwing the ball behind them, lovely bit of afters. You like to see that from the boys. Just winding them up a little bit. Go. Keep going. Oh, muscled off it. Interesting, Hoyland stopped running then as well, which was not great. Lovely from Menander. Just keeping the ball. Poor. Not the right ball. Not the right ball. Should have played to Mako. Whatever. Salt is injured. Crunching tackle from Ruskin there. Played it short. Interesting. Keep going. He never looked comfortable. He never looked comfortable with that. Eshkeri has come on for Salt. Eshkeri's first choice. Dangerous player. Hoyland's back there. Lovely, 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 lovely. We're going to throw in. No, give away throw in. Lowell George has been absolutely anonymous so far. He's not been in the game whatsoever. That'd be a yellow. Just a warning. Good ref this. Good ref this. Not breaking up the play too much. Letting some tackles go. You love to see it. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that ever off. Was not threatening at all. Didn't need to do that. Is Living La FIFA Nova worth anything? No, lights, it's not. Because this is Pez. Off the line! From Espimas. Spimas off the line. Wasn't going in. Wasn't going in. Oh, it's that fucking prick again.
What?
Every time. Yarich, too slow. Far too slow. That is not aggressive marking from Yarich there. Keep an eye on Yarich, number 3. Poor. Loses his man completely. You can't give him that space in the box. And we're even again. God, that miss from Mako. He got an assist. Look, you can't hold it against him. He got an assist. These things happen. I was going to say keeper didn't need to keep running for that. Good block. Good block. Eshkeri is injured now. Nothing in that. Nothing in that. Ooh, that's a good header from Yarich. And a good clearance as well. Hoyland's getting back. You'd love to see it. Double George in an interesting position there. Spimas gets it clear. Oh. Where's it? Spimas? Oh my god, he was on the penalty spot. I think it's his first game at right back. I think his positioning's all over the place. You can't fault him for his effort though. I just don't think he's quite understood his responsibilities. 1-1 at half time. I'll take it. Yeah, maybe they've had a bit of a sort of hangover from the title winning party. They've not had a parade yet though. They were waiting until this game finished because they just assumed they were going to win it. They've had some good chances as well. It's pretty even, to be honest, in terms of the stats at least. Athletic have just published the Prodlington Files that uncovers a range of scandals, such as Dodo's history of steroid use. It's fake news. Dodo would never do that. Look at... Oh, he is on a red arrow, to be fair, and he's got basically full stamina. But it's fake news. Don't believe everything you hear. It's not helped my case, though. Calling him anabolic. Denny on for Eshkeri. Massive second half. Not good enough from Mako. Not good enough from Mako there, unfortunately. Has to be said. Good tackle, come on. Draw them out. Long pass. Wrong pass. Some would say I meant to pass it to the fullback then. Aggressive assisted passing so far. Ruskin, let's see what you can do. Unlucky. Unlucky. One touch too many. One touch too many. That's nice. Look at Lowell George hunting him down. He's not getting him though. You've got to be ready, Mako. You've got to be... That's a bizarre pass from Mako. You've got to be ready, Mako. You've got to be ready, mate. That's Hamson. That's Hamson territory, that sort of play. I will admit that readily. That's the sort of thing you want Hamson to be in on. Bit loose from Hoylands. Whistled off it. Unlucky. Unlucky. And breathe. Towards it. Free header! Is that Mako with the assist again as well, by the way? 2 assists from Mako. I mean, considering you've got 5 at the back. Sorry, I just want to point out, let's just start the replay here. Their right back is number 2. Now, keep an eye on number 2. He is... That's number 2 there. Just turning round there in the penalty area. That's their right back. And it's not the best header in the world, but it doesn't need to be. It does not need to be. Let's go. I don't know. I'm not going to go a little bit more defensive. I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm sticking to my guns. Unlucky. Unlucky from Mako. Just sometimes you just haven't got the strength, you know? Like there. Bit of afters from Ruskin there. Bit of afters from Ruskin there. Steady on, son. Does Ruskin come off here? Oh, let's see. Needless. Needless, I would say. Braafheid can't do it all himself. That's nice from Mako. Just turned round his man. Gets past his man. Ah! Braafheid's not there. He's not there. He's not there. Oh, Stremmer. I want him to be aggressive with the forwards. I need them to be aggressive. Put them off the game. Not offside. Offside. Headed away by Ruskin. If Braafheid gets a hat-trick on the pitch, oh my god, imagine a Braafheid hat-trick. This is his first goals for the team, by the way. Massive change incoming. He's run a good race, Hoylands. He's run a good race, but he's not what we need now. He's not what we need now. Keep going. Hamson looks sharp. Get in the box, son. I'll take a corner. Where's Hamson? Far post. He's not gone for the... Oh, what a corner that was! What a corner that was. Oh my God. Yarich. Oh, people need to get in the middle. People need to be getting in the middle. Wasting chances. Again. Mate, we're on top here. God, he's good at corners. God, he's good at corners. Careful. Careful. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do that. You have to do that. You have to do that. Fair play to him. You have to do that. You have to do it. He was about to make a killer pass. You have to do that. We're going to make a sub. Menander. He has got a big red arrow, though. He's doing really well. Steen? No, I can't bring the captain off. But don't make a sub. Just have a look at their formation there. 4-2-1-3. That is mad. I've never seen a team. Look at their formation. Really weird. The thing is, the second we start going defensive, they just come on to us. So we can't do that. As tempting as it sounds, we can't do that. Because I don't think we've got the men to cope. Take it to the corner flag, that's fine. God above, that was a good cross. People not ready for it. Yellow card for Dodo now. We don't have the men to cope with them coming over us. No. That's a back two. They've switched centre half, but not the sweeper. Really strange. They do well with the sweeper, though, to be fair. Steady. Falling over ourselves. Steady. Rundgren's back on. He is injured, though. He might be coming off soon. Steady.
Okay, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
Joe, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you very much indeed. Welcome in, folks. Ruffles, Adam. How are we? You join us at one of the most stressful times of my life. We're in the Division 2 Cup final. We're winning 2-1 and there's 5 minutes left. And I just hit the bar as well. Thank you very much, Joe. How was your stream? What were you up to? Folks, please go follow Joe if you're not already. I dare say most of you are already. But if you're not, please do give Joe a follow. Please. Welcome, folks. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. If any of you who've come in from the raid need to lurk or run off or do whatever, please feel free. Don't feel like you need to stick about. I understand. You need to do your post-stream little sort of warm down sort of thing. By all means, my brain's a bit fried at the moment because this is 100% of my brain computing power is going towards the game at the moment. You mind if I go, mate? You can if you want, Wisecrack. You are a pillar of the stream at the moment, though. So I'd rather you didn't. Imagine if that went in just as I got a raid. Oh my god. Don't think about it. We've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Spimas. Nobody's allowed to leave their seats. This will take about 2 or 3 minutes till the end of the match. Just stick about. No. Selfish. Wanted to go for glory then. Wanted to go for glory. Selfish. They'll take a corner though. Welcome in danger. Good to see you. How's it going? Far post. Far post. Nope. Just be careful. That's a free kick. 2 added minutes. Oh my god, we're going to do it, aren't we? Gorgeous TikTok helper brother, loving the wee clips. Thank you very much, Danger. I've enjoyed making them, which makes a change from posting stuff on TikTok where usually it felt like a chore. It's actually been a lot of fun. Who comes on? Who comes on in the cup final? Ordaz. Ordaz comes on. Missed half the season, remember? Missed half the season. He's not taking a free kick though, don't be stupid. Are we shooting here? Are we going to shoot? So glad to see a fellow streamer in the squad yet. Do not fuck this up now. Corner. Oh my god, we're going to do it. Shut up, mate. Finish the game first before you say anything stupid. Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. The first open, after that first 10-15 minutes, I was absolutely shitting. I was like, oh my god. But then, thank you for the 5 bits, TM. Thank you very much, mate. So all this is worth to you. Edson Braafheid. Man of the match, obviously. Equalised from Lowell George. Not good enough from Yarich. Thank you for the 100 bits, Ultra. Thank you very much, mate. History made. We haven't even seen the best bit yet. And thank you, Esme, for gigantifying the emote. Mako. So, 1P Club, congratulations on winning the league. Enjoy Div 1. But today is our day. Alright? Today is our day. Sit back and enjoy, folks. I love these little computer men so much. It's only been a season. It's only been a season and I already love them. I tell you what, folks, we matched them. Look at the stats. We more than matched them. It's in my eyes. We more than matched them there. Not looking at all that. Wow. Who cares? Who cares about the heat maps? Who gives a shit? Man of the match, Braafheid. He simply stole the show This could be the beginning of something wonderful. Menander 7.5. 7.5 from Menander. He didn't do anything. He was nice. He was good today, Menander, actually. Hoyland's bottle job. Yeah. He didn't do great, but you know what? Dodo 5. Despite such an excellent performance, it's very despite such an excellent performance, and he's got a rating of 5. Made countless incisions from the right side that took opponents off guard. The ratings in PES TN are always a little bit. I don't think I've ever seen a rating of 8 in a PES game before. They're very strange. Hamson didn't get a rating, so he's got a 6.5. Orders didn't get a rating. And we kept Lowell George quiet, mostly. And we kept Rundgren quiet. 2,000 PES points. Oh, that's PES points. That's not the in-game currency. That's pointless. Match program already on eBay for nearly 15 quid. The Div 2 Cup final. 800 points for the Cup. Love that. Cup match done. Wow. And we beat Bistopia to get there, by the way. We beat the top 2 teams in the Div. We thoroughly deserved that. AC Milan beat Chelsea in the European Cup final. Man United beat the Wheat Storage in the UEFA Cup final. The Wheat Storage beat Tottenham. That's lovely. The Wheat Storage. Real Madrid and Barcelona been knocking on Brafide's door after that. I fucking hope not. We have got a rule, by the way. If any of our players have an offer from a team that is of a higher club ranking than us, we automatically accept it. So we need to be careful. Those 2,000 points were pointless, Dare Drinker. The ones that we got at the end of the game, yeah. Because they're for like extra stuff, but I've already got all of it already, so it doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Overall best player, Perales. Top scorer, Hamson. Assist leader, Mako. That's nice. Club rankings. 58. 58th. Joint with the 1P Football Club. Interesting. Weird. Real Madrid are apparently interested in swapping Rodrigo for Szoboszlai. I'd rather keep Szoboszlai. Retired player data. Oh, Maldini's retired. Here we go. Retired players. Maldini. Costa Curta. Weir. 44 years old. Don't blame you, mate. And Hey Corey, 39 years old. They will be turned into 16-year-olds. They'll be put in the de-aging factory. Essentially what happens in this game is once you reach retirement, you just sort of prestige back into a teenager. It's the best way to describe it. 4,000 points. Swisny and Pez. Swisny and Pez. Kane Felix plays for Swisny FC. I'll have to do Pez's kit then. I'll have to do that tonight. That's fine. Doesn't take long. Friendlies. Now, who did we say we were going to play? I've got them here actually. We've got the friendlies here. Let's have a look. Oh, not paint. Guiseley, Celtic, PSV, and Krakeno. That's Wisecrack. Wisecrack, I might need you to stick around for this. So I don't know if we can play Krakeno. Let's do this. Let's do a random number generator, 1 to 4, and then that's the order that we'll play them. Yeah? So let's do this. Window capture. Don't look at that. RN, is it just, can you just do it in Goop? Yeah, you can. 1 to 4. first friendly game. What have I just pressed then? First friendly game is going to be against Guiseley. Guiseley. The second friendly game will be against Krakeno, if they're here. Are they here? No. Alright, why is Cracky here, mate? Because you've got to pick another one. Between any of these. It's annoying that it's random. I think the ones it gives you are random. So you've got World Selection, European Selection, North American Selection, South American Selection, Asia Oceanian Selection, African Selection, Passes, or the Jaguars. Up to you, mate. You'll have to pick one of them. The Passes, super stuff. Third game will be against PSV. And the fourth game will be against Celtic. Ultras also picked the stadiums for these, which is nice. Oh, no, that's not right. No. Delete. Put Celtic there, that's better. The advantage of being an unseen Prime Milan, including Maldini in the flesh, really? Gracie was a Colossus? No, I'm so annoyed that I'm like 3 to 5 years too young for that. From Maldini, at least. I mean, I saw Maldini a little bit, but not a lot. So there we go. If we beat Celtic, we get 630 points. If we beat PSV, 730 points. If we beat the Passes, look at the state of the Pentagon for the Passes. Look at the Passes Pentagon, it's absolutely massive. And Guiseley, 500 points. Oh my god, we might get absolutely trounced in that game. You never know. So what I'm going to do here, which is going to be interesting, is I'm going to save it. Wisecracker, because you couldn't pick the one you wanted, I will let you pick another team for next season. We'll sort it out. We've got to sort it out now. I'm also going to save it here. In fact, no, hang on. I'm going to save the team data. I'm going to make each season its own save. So if we ever want to go back and have a look at like season 1, for example. We can just go back and have a look. We can just open the save. But we're not going to play a game today, folks. What we are going to do outside negotiation period, interesting. Okay, we can't do that just... I think you have to play the game first, then. Lusher, has he got an offer? Other teams negotiating with Lusher. We have to pounce for Lusher. If we, if he comes up in the blind poll, that is. Tomasi and Hersey are the main two, though. And then we can have a look for the ones afterwards. That's not a problem. Negotiations in progress. Does that mean they've got offers coming in for these people? Remaining time 0. Oh, are these all out of contract now? Or is it next season? Folks, we're going to have to do this next stream. We're going to have to do this next stream. We'll have a lovely big admin stream next stream, if that's okay with you all. Yeah. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to see how it works. In today's money, a young Maldini would be 300 mil plus. Gullet, fuck knows, 500 mil or something. Absolutely mad. They are in this game. I mean, Maldini's obviously in this game. I think Gullet's in this game as like classic Netherlands or something. I was having a look at this actually. Let's very quickly before we go, actually. Because we were talking about this, weren't we, Ultra, about like the classic players, and you were saying I think you said was Zidane in this? Zidane is in this. Because the squads for the national teams are based on the 2006 World Cup teams. So Zidane actually is in this game. You also asked about Guardiola, who would have been retired at this point, but he's one of the classic players. Which one? I cannot remember. I think that's him. Goulanjala. I believe that's Guardiola. I have some of these I've turned into Pal Arslan. Some of these I've turned into created players, which means we can sign them in Master League. But only the ones that were still actually playing at this point in real life. So it's Phillips, Lopez, Wagner Love, Del Vecchio, Danielson, Tor Andre Flo, Jardel, Nilmar, Freddie Adu, Jeremy's, Curlon, Tiffert, Juninho Paulista, the one that played for Middlesbrough, and so on and so on, Veron. I believe also you asked about Mendieta, who I believe plays for Middlesbrough in this. There you go, 32, plays for Middlesbrough. I mean, we could literally do this all day, but I do have to go, folks. I do have to go. Still trying to get over Man United facing the Wheat Storage. The Wheat Storage are good in this. Let me show you. I'll show the players that the Wheat Storage have got. Steve Garridge, Eden Levi, João Veloso, Lars Luck, Dennis Martic, Gaston Suarez, Neil Frith. Can't remember what Ortiz' first name is, or Vasconcello, or Haworth, or Unlovu, or Bachman Turner, or Ogden, Pavel Pop, David Agrella. Can't remember Rodriguez's first name now. Begins with A, I believe. Adrian, Neil Gahunda, Pullman, Houston, Cutto, Crandall, Monago, and Criggleston. I had a good time naming that lot. Solid team. Very solid team indeed. Let's have a look at Swizny FC. Because they're down. They're going to be facing us next season. Felix, Tayeb, Beeson, Winsler. Anyone remember these from 2020? I think one of you may have been there for that. Newman, Mwanda, Hirasawa, Amir, Lee Jun-yun, Ennis, Downswell, Talal, Shigeta, R. Rashid, Tanabashi, Jean Keshan, Denham, Macon, Albors, Shinoda, Kamal, Salcedo, and Satar, who looks an awful lot like Carlos Tevez. Please ignore that. Is Vault 11 from Fallout 4 with the team? Yes! Sanctuary, that's Sanctuary. We just lost to them 3-1. Remember when we lost to them and then we won the cup final straight after? That's good. Kane Felix is the main man. Absolutely. Keep an eye on him. Serious speed on Kane Felix. And this is PES United as well. They have the default PES United team in this, not the default Master League team, if that makes sense, because we've got the Master League team. So you've got Hey Corey, Romaldinho, Condelanan is good, Sato, Nzom Goal, Dekan, Camus, Razatau, Como. Do you know, Tian, I didn't make Wilbraham in this because I didn't know who he should play for. He didn't play for Swizny FC, he played for Prodlington Athletic, but he only played for Prodlington Athletic in Football Manager. But he's not. But the Prodlington Athletic that I've done is based on the second Prodlington Athletic that we did in PES 2021, which has Girish Patrick and so on. So a few people have missed out. Not many though. All the classics there. That is some haircut from that guy. Yeah, I had a good time making that lot. It was a good laugh. So all the teams basically from Other Leagues B and Other Leagues C I've turned into my own teams. We United and PES United are still there, but I've changed the kits for them and stuff. So that's it from me, folks. Enjoy that cup win, savour it. Enjoy the VOD when it comes out in approximately 2 or 3 hours time. And also the highlight videos that I may or may not make. I'm aiming to be back possibly on Thursday. Maybe Thursday lunchtime or something like that. And we do an admin stream. We do pre-season. I'll hopefully have the new kits in by then. If I can get it sorted. Because we only play Div 2 teams next season. So I only need to get the kits for the Div 2 teams done, and that's fine. I've done like all of them but one already, basically. I need to do Pez Uniteds and that's it. And by do, I mean I need to put files in the right folders and stuff. It takes like half an hour. And a bit of testing as well. So it should be fine. So we'll do that. Hopefully it all looks okay. Really well done today, mate. Thank you very much, Wisecrack, and thank you for your what's the word? Your benevolence in terms of not being able to pick the right team that you wanted. Because that's a little bit annoying. Wisecrack, I'll let you pick one of the teams for next season as well, for next season's friendlies. Don't worry about it. Just come off that. No, not edit mode. I just want to go into options so it doesn't... There we go. So I might do that Thursday lunchtime, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably get the pre-season done, 4 friendlies, transfers. Maybe the first game of the next season as well. We'll see. It's gonna be funny when no, because look, Nightlight. I've actually picked the people who are picking them for next season already. So I'll add I had 1 spot left, so that's gone back to Wisecrack. So next season, the people that are going to be picking the teams, and I will call you out on Discord. Don't really worry about it. Will be Siam, Wisecrack, Nerbo, and Gundy, and then Nightlight is going to pick the stadiums. So it won't be you lot anyway. So don't you worry about it. Season 3 it might be. Season 3 we might have to start repeating them. That's fine, that's not a problem. But the pre-season friendlies, to remind you, Guiseley are going to be at the Reebok Stadium, Bolton Stadium. Celtic are going to be at Celtic Park. PSV, we're going to play them at Giuseppe Meazza. Which for some reason, I actually noticed this when I was picking the stadium for this. Ultra picked the stadium for them, mind you, but San Siro and Giuseppe Meazza are listed as 2 separate stadiums in this folder, so I don't know if like some of the graphics are different between them or not. I don't know. And Wisecrack's team, who are we playing? Passes. We're going to be playing them at Estadio do Dragão, which is Porto Stadium. From Milan, yeah. I don't know how much different it is. I assume they just changed the logo that's on the pitch or something like that. I don't know. Or like the logos around the... I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that. It'll be a good laugh anyway. I have sorted out some of those because some of them I've played previews in some of the games and they looked a bit naff, the stadiums. The pitches were really green. By the way, I've put loads of stadiums in the game, including ones we're never going to play at, but I just want to show you some of them. How do I do it again? Not there. Not there. Is it there? Stadium. I want to... Basically, I downloaded a load of fantasy stadiums of differing quality, I would say. Some of them look quite good. Some of them are basically like the ones from later PES and FIFA games that are just ported in. Have I got them in? Yeah, here we go. But some of them are genuinely... There's a Dragon Ball Stadium. A few from like FIFA 2005 and stuff as well. Some of them look really naff though. We'll never play in some of them. Generic 50s Budapest. Hogwarts Quidditch. I'll delete that one. Hogwarts Quidditch pitch, for fuck's sake. And my personal favourite one, Space. So we could be the first team to play a friendly game in Space. So stupid. It's so daft. I haven't gone through and looked at them all yet. But play a game in space, how about that? You could hurt your eyes now, doesn't it? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, folks, that is me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Exclamation point YouTube for the VODs and all that sort of thing. As usual, if you want to watch the VODs. Folks, I'm at 900 subscribers on YouTube now, which is mad. Dangerously close to reaching 1,000. At which point I can unleash ads upon you all if I want to. I'm not quite sure how it works. Esme, thank you for the 10 bits. Ultra, thank you for the 100 bits. TN, thank you for the 5 bits. Really pales in comparison to the 100 bits that was given shortly after by Ultra. Joe, thank you for the raid. 1YSR, thank you for the follow. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your name, and I'm really sorry about that. But thank you very much. Ultra, thank you for the 100 bits again, by the way. And also, off-stream follows. Nightcore Row 7, thank you for the follow. Birchie7 Wolves, thank you for the follow. Bean the Designer, thank you for the follow. Booney692, thank you for the follow. And Rosie Dave, thank you for the follow. Space. That's it for me today. Next stream, admin. Admin, pre-season, transfers. Tomasi is target numero uno. We are going to buy him no matter what the cost. We're also going to have a look at the team, our team. We're going to go through each player, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts on how they've done and what we should do with them. One or two may shock you. Be sure to watch that. Possibly on Thursday lunchtime, I will try and keep you all posted. But for now, take care. Have a good day. I've not got any... I've got Jack... Let's read Jack Deeney. Jack Deeney's on. Let's read Jack Deeney. I was going to say I've not got anyone on. That's not true. It's not true in the slightest. Let's raid Jack. Please give Jack a follow if you're not following already, folks. He's a good egg. Raid. I've done a raid in ages. There we go. Raid has been created. Lovely stuff. Let's actually close the game so I'm not constantly going into the demo thing. Bang. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I will see you next time. We won the cup. Oh shit, I was trying to hide myself then. I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry. I just... Oh, whatever.